In this video, I would like to talk to you about the one thing that is key to focus on your healing journey when you are working on getting rid of toxic relationships and to change your own patterns and behaviors in order to stop attract persons with narcissistic traits. And I want to present to you a theory, which is a theory by Dr. Ross Rosenberg. It's called the self-love continuum theory. And you can see that this is a scale presented on the screen, and where you can see codependency on the left-hand side. Sorry, it might be the other way around when you're looking at it. So you can see codependency from -1 to -5, and you can see pathological narcissism from the range from +1 to +5. And this theory presents that opposites attract. So the more codependent behaviors you have, the more you will attract someone on the further range of the narcissistic scale. So a +5 narcissist will attract a -5 narcissist. A -5 person with codependent behaviors. And the further you are on the scale, the more you will be magnetically attracted to each other. That is the theory. And another thing about this theory, or I can just add also that you will always attract a partner that you will meet on 0. So a -4 will attract someone that is +5, +4, have the orientation. So one will always have a more self-orientation, and one will always have more others orientation. And this goes for healthy relationships as well. And a healthy relationship, we can find them in the range of +2 to -2, around that scale, because according to this theory, that's how the opposites attract. So what is the key that you will have to focus on in order to stop attracting toxic relationships? Well, I want you to focus on the others orientation, which is on the codependency side, and you can see the self-orientation on the narcissistic side. So what you want to do is you want to climb this scale. You want to move from others orientation, and you want to move to the self-orientation scale. It sounds simple, but I mean, we can take an example of losing weight, because I think that's something we all can relate to. It sounds simple. It's just, you just need to eat less than you consume. But when we are there, it's not that simple. And why? Yes, because it requires consistency. It requires motivation. It requires that we do things on a daily basis. And when we have done it so often that we don't think about these new habits that we are doing, then we have created a habit. And that's essentially what we want to do, because we want to change our habits. And a habit is something that you perform without automatically thinking about it. And that's how you operate today. Experts say up to 95% of things we do when we have reached the age of 25, it's habitual. So we don't even use our brain anymore. We just let our, automatic systems and what we have taught our body and brain to do automatically. We just let it run us. And the habits are formed because it saves the body and the brain energy. So we form habits. And this is essentially what we want to do. We want to create new habits. So we want to create a new you. And at first, when we change our habits, we need to put conscious effort into creating new habits until we don't have to. Then we have created a habit. So this is essentially what I wanted to show you today. I hope it makes sense. I hope this was valuable to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message or write a question in the post below. See you soon.